Fresh up out. So main important topics till now, whatever we covered it. So I will discuss about the some of the important questions and answers. Okay. So the main thing is the SAP implementation phases. So one of the main important thing is the SAP implementation phases, and also the strategy. What is the strategy you follow? So SAP implementation strategy, that phases we will follow it here. Accelerated SAP. By following that one, we can minimize the timelines, provide the estimations, and we can avoid the risks and all those things. We can do that one, right? SAP implementation phases here. So, and what are the softwares? What are the software and hardware requirements here? Hardware requirements. As we know, it's a SAP, application we are installing. So softwares means, exports, SWPM, exports, kernel, DB client, host agent. These are the things are required. Hardware means operating systems, procuring the hardware, certified hardware vendors, then OS, then so we need the how many CPUs, cores, memory, sizing, especially sizing we required. For the coming to the SAP, we will follow the quick sizer tool. SAP, we will follow the quick sizer tool to perform this one here, right? Also, we have to discuss about the quick sizer tool, right? What are the software and hardware requirements? Then what is the port number? What is the port number? Port number for SWPM tool. So what is the port number?
4237.
4237. Okay. So this is the port number for the SWPM tool here. So URL which you have to start the SAP INST, it will open the URL in the browser, then we can start the this one, right? This is the port number for the SWPM tool here. Also, we require the how to port number, uh, then one of the important like long running phase, long running step. So long running step in the in installation, that is called the import above step. There is a import above step which will take the longer time here. Maybe it will take the 3 hours or 4 hours to complete this step here. In this phase, actual your SAP application will be builded here. Then what are the post installation activities as soon as you completed? So post installation, post implementation, post installation steps. So as soon as you run the installation, the main thing is the post installation step. So once the system is installed, you need to log into the DDIC user, then import profiles from OS level to RG10 to SAP level. We have to import it using the RG10 transaction code. Then logical system creation, then client creation. We have to do that one. And so once the logical system client creation is done, then we need to perform the copy the data. Local client copy, we have to perform it here using the SCCL. For the newly created client, at least master data, we have to copy it. So then we can configure the logon groups in the SMLG, RG12. Then so we can go with the post activities. These are all the post activities and TMS, STMS activities, TMS configurations, and also we have to perform the if any background job server groups and job scheduling, releasing the jobs, it will be done. So we have to do this kind of things in the systems here as part of the post installation steps here. Then here next one main important step is the how many instances will be created after the installation? There are the two instances will be created. So how many instances? By default, instances here. One is the ASCS, and so second one is the primary application server here. ASCS and primary application server here. What are the process will be run on the ASCS and primary application server? That is the one of the important thing here. So then what is the use of the message server? Each and every process. So need to just to grab the some information about the info about the each and every work process here, each and every work process here. Okay, so that is the main thing here. And also long running steps, instances, and also information about the each and every work process here. Also, we need to discuss about the logical system naming conventions here. Logical system naming convention. Logical system naming convention. So it's like SID, CLNT, and client number that we have to follow. So that is a SAP standard one. If you want to give different one, different logical systems also you can manage it here. So that's not a stop. That is not a problem. And also client client, next you need to know about the client creations. So client creation, next client creation and client copies, important thing. What is the difference between the remote client copy and so the export import method here? Remote client copy and export import method here. Remote client copy, the difference should be required. Local means that's fine. Remote client copy, export import, both are, the concept is same, but the both are using the different purpose. One is for exporting and importing, but remote client copy only direct transfer to the target system. Both are transferring the data to the target system. One is the two-way mechanism, second one is the one-way mechanism here. So when to perform the remote client copy, when to perform the so export import method means you can say size of the data. So size of the data is huge, then we can perform the size of the data is very huge. We can perform the so export import method, and also it is the production system. Source is your production system. Then you can take it as a export import method here, right? That is one of the thing here, client copies. Then operational modes, well, there is one of the important concept. Sometimes they may ask you operational modes. Okay, one of the important thing they may ask you like operational modes like, so yeah, so there is a operational mode. This is very very important. Operational mode got triggered, suppose at 9:15 the operational mode should trigger, but some of the work process are not converted from dialog to background. Why? As per the operational mode, all the work process dialog should be converted to the BTC, right? But it's not converted. Some of them are not converted. What could be the reason? So maybe that work process is in the occupied by the other process, other job, or other user is running. When is completed, then immediately the work process will change it here. That is the one of the important thing. So there is a job is running on the work process. So actually, as per the operational mode schedule, so at 9:15, all the work process should go to the BTC to dialog or dialog to BTC. But the jobs or some users are logged in. So work process are running status. What will happen when the work process are running? Operational modes will wait. Whatever the available work process will change it. So operational modes will wait. And once the user task is completed, when the work process come to waiting status, then immediately that work process will convert it to the dialog to background. That will happen here. That is the main input. Without restarting the system, this will help us to so increase the resources, shuffle the resources, just shuffling and converting the resources from one to other side, that we can use it here, shuffling the resources here. So that is the one of the thing. And also main important thing is the above runtime dumps. Above runtime dumps, ST22, then how can we investigate it? Go to the ST22, there we can expand the tree left side. Then you can check the what happened, why it is happened, and how to resolve it, information where it is occurred here. Each and everything we can check it out here. Information about where the every work process is occurred, that thing we can see it here. Client creations, operational modes, above runtime dumps, those things we can check it out here. So above the logs, system logs. So system logs, we can check it out here. System logs, SM21 system logs, SM21 system logs. There we can check the error information about the systems and all the information we can check it out. System log, LOGS, logs. That will be so to find out the information about the errors. More things we can discuss in the system logs here. SM21. Dumps, runtime error, program error, syntax error, uncaught exception, DB SQL error. So can you navigate some of the some of the runtime dumps means same syntax error, program error, timeout error, uncaught exceptions. So memory, SQL error. So this kind of errors we will get in the dumps. We will get it in the runtime dumps, right? So these are the log system logs here, right? If any error with the programs or codes that will be detected here, right? In the each and every action will be tracked under the here. And also DB related things, DBA cockpit, you should know about the something about the DBA cockpit information, database size, space, so logs, calendars, how to monitor the databases and everything. Workload, ST03, and that is the one of the important thing, workload. Workload concept is very important thing here, only workload. So how to check the previous hours load, how to check the last hour load, how to check the last month load, last week load, last day load. That one we can check in the ST03N transaction code here. Okay. The next one, what is the next one is called the OS level work directory. I think we have not discussed. I think we discussed, I think this one to check the logs, OS level, operating system level. So if not discuss, I will discuss again. Then the work directory, we can find out all the work process related log files and everything. So each and every log file, each and everything will discuss that will be tracked under the in the work directory. So one of the common troubleshooting directory is called the work directory. Here you have all the information about the work process, systems, logs, memory, dumps, dispatcher, each and everything will be right into the log files here. If you got this log file, then we can troubleshoot the issues here. We can troubleshoot the issues in the systems here. Then stop and start, you know that one you can remember how to stop the only application servers. So how to stop and start. So stop and stop the SAP systems here, right? So that one of the important thing here. Then the next one, so stop and start, stop SAP, stop and start procedures, OS level work directory, ST03, runtime dumps, operational modes, and background jobs. Important thing is the background jobs. Background jobs are the one of the important thing. Jobs are running from long time. What you do? Jobs are stopped. So jobs are running from longer time. What you do? So jobs are not releasing. Jobs are not running. Maybe if there are no free BTC work process, then there are no free BTC work process. So definitely jobs will not run, right? There are no free BTC work, the jobs will not run. So and also sometimes what happens, so the work process in the waiting status, even the job will not run because of the delay period. Delay will happen because of the work process is not ready to pick up that request. So background jobs are not running means it's the issue with the BTC work process. We need to check the BTC work process and everything here. Sometimes the long running jobs will cause the performance issues, system performance issues. Sometimes jobs will cause the performance issues. Then long running reports cause the performance issues in the system. So long running jobs, long running reports, then space issues and memory issues. So these and all the things will cause the performance issues. What are the performance issues normally you see means memory, space, so long running jobs, this kind of symptoms will cause the performance issues in the systems here, right? So then operational modes, that's fine. Installation, post installation, transports, we are not discussed. Client copies, so that's fine. So client copy locks. So okay, one more important thing is the exception list. Client copy exception list. One of the client copy exception list. So whenever the client copy is running, I want sometimes users will say like scenario based question. Sometimes user maybe your functional team said don't copy two tables from the 100 client to 200 client. What you do, we need to put the tables into the exception list. There is a RSCLX expo, there is a report, or in the expert options, if you go there, if you maintain the table, the table entries will not be copied from the one client to another client. That is called the exception list. Client copy exception list here. Then how to check the logs, SEC3, client copy logs, one of the important things. Uh, these things may ask you generally. It's very important. Supports perspective. This is the very, very, very important questions. So remaining and all, what the update will do, what the dialog work process will do. That is under the common things, general behavior. So please note down. These things are very important. So these things. So don't remaining also important. But these are the common, frequently asked questions during the interview point of time. Mainly background jobs, performance issues, operational modes are running, logical system naming convention. So during the installation time, one of the phase will take long running step. What is that step? What is the port number for the SWPM tool? So what is the difference between the remote client copy and export import methods? And so these kind of things they may sometimes they will ask you. So just if you know these things, so till now whatever we discussed, installation, client copies, operational modes, some of the performance related transaction codes. So this one very important things here. The next one which we will discuss about the transport management system. Daily monitoring, one of the first, it is a small topic one. Then the transport management system. Then kernels, and support packs, and we have the some using the some upgrade add-ons and plugins, add-ons and the plugins. So these things are the main topics here. These topics are upcoming main topics here. So please don't miss it out. So join regularly from Monday onwards. So these things we will cover in the next week time. Okay, this week just to only I will send you the some of the important questions which I have to our guys previously attended. So there are a number of questions are there. I will share those list. So just you can just go through it. Okay. Any questions? Anyone? Monitoring tool means there are a lot of monitoring tools are there. Monitoring tool which you are using means solution manager, cloud ALM. There are the many monitoring tools are there. So that you can say any one of the thing. So solution manager or what we will do Avantra. So and there are some tools are there. Then you can say like solution manager. Solution manager will do the monitoring also. Then Avantra also there is one of the monitoring tool. So cloud ALM is the latest one that you can say. So these are the some known monitoring tools. You can do any, you can tell any one of the thing. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Okay. So no questions. Fine. Just you guys practice it. That's the very important thing. So just practice it, and we'll talk to on Monday with the actual classes. Okay.